Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we have conquered a significant portion of Europe at this point. Now we're waiting on our truce with the HRE to run up. We definitely want to declare on them, and that will happen soon enough. I'm wondering right now, I'm pretty sure we don't, actually we should just go into here and see what titles we can create. Kingdom of Germany. Do it. West Slavia, that's an empire title, isn't it? Yeah, that's the empire title. Absolutely do that too. So that gives us West Slavia as well as Germania. Or rather, the Kingdom of Germany. And we should grant out the Kingdom of Germany to, like, this guy who's a vassal of West Franconia right now. Yeah, this is... Hang on. I'm wondering who is the de jure liege of this area currently. This is Lotharingia here. He is our vassal. This is East Franconia. This is the Kingdom of Bavaria as of right now. Okay, I'm going to grant this guy the Kingdom of Germany. We're going to hold the Kingdom of France ourselves. The Kingdom of Yemen and Balio-Tyrrhenia is fine, but I'm going to give this guy the Kingdom of Germany. Okay, so that'll be okay. At this point, if we were to seize all de jure lands, ooh, that's even more. Okay, I love it. That is fantastic. Now, we're not going to do that yet. We have a faction brewing. If I recall correctly, one of these was a real faction. We'll tick forward enough to be able to actually know which one. No, not you. Okay. Let's let this regenerate here. We just need a month tick. There we go. Okay, so the Liberty faction was the real faction. That's fine. So currently, the Farbus of Toulouse is the leader of this faction. Do we want to do anything about this guy? Well, we have a daughter. This would stop the faction from firing. At least temporarily. I'm going to do it. And that'll be fine. No on this guy. Yes on this guy. Yes, this is fine. This is also fine. Sure. And why not? Okay, so that looks good. That should stop that faction for the moment. Okay, this is still here, and the reason is because of the Liberty faction is actually just at the threshold. Okay, so the peasant rabble also exists, and there's nothing we can do about that. They're just gonna fire eventually. But this Liberty faction we could absolutely handle. So we've got this guy. He has 3 sons. 88 faction commitment at this moment. Okay. I mean, we could definitely get his faction commitment up, or rather down high enough. Down low enough, I guess I should say. I'm not sure we want to. Somebody like this is a better option, I think. We can just do something like that. Done. That should solve it for the moment. And once he leaves that faction, it'll look a lot less viable. More people might join that faction, and that's okay. Challenge for artifact? No. Get out of here. So this is fine. This is fine. We've got a lot of ransoms right now, which is unsurprising. She was actually a vassal. I shouldn't have accepted that, but okay. Here we are. There we go. So at this point, we can go after Italy. Are we truced with this guy? We are. HRE is, of course, a bit of a problem. Polabia, we are truced with. Lithuania, I believe we don't have a proper inn. Only Grodno, huh? So that would be this right here. That's fine. This guy has a duchy level claim. I don't know about that. I would rather go for a claimant here, and this is inauspicious. Okay. I'm guessing none of these will come to court, although only 20 reasons. We might be able to bribe her. 29 opinion. That's probably not going to be enough, but I'll try it. Yeah, 5 reasons not to. I'm not sure we could have pressed those claims anyway. Now, we know that we can go after this guy de jure. And I'd kind of like to do that. We're kind of killing time until our truce with the HRE is up, right? So that seems reasonably okay. What about Galicia Volhynia? Oh, that's ours de jure too. Let's grab that. What about White Rus? 608? Done. What about Ruthenia? I guess we could do the Grand Principality of Turov as well. That'll give us access to Kiev, and that sounds great. We've got Hungary down here that I would love to take over. But for now, these 4 wars will do. Let's raise up our forces somewhere around here. I don't think any of them are particularly strong, so that sounds good. And we're going to want to maintain a decent amount of prestige anyway, so this will be fine. We're going to raise up about 25k levy troops, and then our men-at-arms will be here in 30 days. Okay, that'll take them a little while, but let's immediately split into a siege force and a fighting force. I'm just keeping an eye on what we've got going on here. We do have a dynasty legacy we can take. Of course, we're going to go with resilient bloodline. That seems fine. And we're going to just group these together and then split off a siege force here. So I'm going to go with somewhere around... This'll do. Okay, so these guys will be fine. We're going to put in a siege leader if we've got one. Yeah, here's one. And we're going to head on in over this way. I would like to come fight them down here. I'm not sure if we want to do that or fight up here first. I think this is okay. Cool. We are going to take attrition right here. I'm not too concerned about that. That's okay. We did just discover Royal Armory, which is not necessarily ideal. We can't actually do anything with that until Matriculations is done. That's only 3 years out, so that's okay. We're on court officials, and then plate armor shortly thereafter. Not too bad. Okay, so we're going to come in over here, and we're going to fight these guys. I would like to continue to siege out over this way. We're, of course, going to siege very quickly. Okay. Let's fight this. Sure, we'll pay the Royal Court a visit. Bye, Royal Court. There we go. Perfect. So we're going to clean up this battle. That's a stack wipe. This will be a stack wipe as well. No problem whatsoever there. So we're going to head down over here. And now I want to head up over this way. These guys are fighting each other. That's intriguing. We're going to keep an eye on that situation, but for the time being, I don't really care. It's absolutely fine. We're just going to wrap up this war. Just sieging our way down to the capital here. And to be honest, I'm not sure we even need to siege the capital. Sure, we'll fund this agriculture. That seems actually pretty good. 900 gold is definitely something we can afford. Okay, 97%. Sounds good. I'd like to come up and fight these lads. We'll see if we're able to catch them. This war is functionally over. We just need to let this siege finish up. Okay, so we'll enforce those demands. That is de jure, so we don't need to grant anything out. And we'll just head up over this way. Actually, I'd like to head here. That'll get us a little bit closer to their capital. So that looks good. Yeah, this is going to stack wipe. Absolutely. In fact, I'm going to let them lock in here. Interesting. They locked in, but the... I've been playing too much Imperator. I was expecting the lock-in icon to appear. That's not what happens in CK3. Okay, that is absolutely fine. We're going to finish up this siege and head on in over here. We're just running straight at their capital as of right now. Beautiful. So things are looking good. I do want to continue to chase down this army. We're going to be going through this plague area, which is, of course, not necessarily ideal, but chasing the army is ideal. They're attempting to embark here. We're going to catch them. Okay. Cool. So we captured a sun and air here, but it's not over yet. So we're just going to siege here. 93? Okay, this should end it. Actually, it ended from the battle there. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to head down over this way, I think. This war's over. We're going to enforce those demands, and we're going to head in to the capital of Pinsk. I'm a little concerned about these forces over here for our siege force. So we're going to definitely want to head up over this way next. Unless this war ends here, which it might. It does. So we're going to enforce those demands. This was a conquest war, so we need to grant out these titles. We're going to grant this, and we're going to grant this. Okay, that'll do for now. And now we need to take on Ruthenia. So these guys are going to make their way down. They'll arrive down here reasonably soon. Yeah, they're turning around here, which is deeply, deeply unsurprising. So we're just going to grab this, and then we're going to retreat back to Pinsk. We just inherited this Germana. Okay, we just granted that out. Here you go. You can have a different one. Perfect. Or rather, a different vassal can have that. So at this point, we're at 37% war score. I want these guys to come back over here. Yeah, this looks good. We're going to need to come fight this army. Because their capital's all the way over here. So we definitely want to get the war score from battle if we can. Okay. They're running away from us. That's expected. We'll head up and hit their capital. It's not that far away, but it's probably faster to do this. So that's fine. They're going to let us catch them here. They're going to get stack wiped. War's actually already over without even fighting them there. But let's just finish up that battle. That'll be fine. That does get us some fame, some devotion. I guess it's okay. Cool. We'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. That one was a de jure claim, I believe. So that seems absolutely fine. That's some cleanup out over here. Fantastic. How are we doing on that HRE timing? The answer is... Where's that HRE timing? There we go. 4 months. Okay. Let's just wait on that. Absolutely, we're going to wait on it. I want to get the HRE cleaned up, and this is going to be such a big move here. That was a vassal, but whatever. He's also our rival now. Sure. Seems reasonably fine. So, things are going very well at this point. No doubt about it. There's not much that anybody can do about this. It's just insane, right? We're going to have some pretty major succession issues with this level of empire. Even with primogeniture. But that's okay. Sure, that's okay. So, do we have anybody that we can transfer over de jure? Yes, we should do that. That's fine. This is our player heir and son. His education focus would be stewardship, and that's probably for the best. Do it. Okay, so that sounds good. And this truce is going to be up very, very shortly. Very, very shortly indeed. Sure, we can become friends with our Hogan. That's a very good thing to do, for the record. Okay, so this is our prisoner here. That's fine. He's not our vassal. So we will accept all of this sweet, sweet cash. And we're not quite ready to break that truce, or not break the truce. We're not quite ready to have the truce expire yet, I guess. That is unfortunate, but I guess we'll go through here and get some of these constructions done. Looks like we can actually do some of them without machicolations. So that's nice. Definitely no problem there. We're very happy to be able to do constructions. Okay, that looks good. We've actually still got 1,000 gold, so we can get, say, this upgrade done. Cool. So there's those expenditures done. No problem. Now, HRE, we're just waiting. We are just waiting for the HRE truce here. When is that? 35 days. Let's go. Come here, HRE. I want to get myself a shiny new HRE. And that's indeed exactly what we're going to do. It's kind of insane what we've got going on here. No doubt about that. I'm going to check through to see if there's any other titles that we can create. I mean, there are. But I'm not going to do a lot of those, I think. So we've got some ransoms here. Let's get through those. We'll decline on this guy. Declined on this guy. This guy's okay. Declined. You're fine, and you're fine. Okay. So now I want to go after the HRE here. Seize all de jure lands. There will technically still be a little bit of HRE left, but not much. This is a huge amount of gain here, and we're going to declare this. That's also a huge amount of prestige that just cost. No doubt about that one. We are going to raise up our forces. This would be a greedy raise here. I'm going to raise it up here. It's still a little greedy, but it should be out of the fog of war. So that looks okay. And what is his total troop count? 54? Sure. That's absolutely fine. He, I think he caught sight of us there, and he's like, you know what? Pass. And I don't blame him. I do not blame him. So 54 is our target number. Sure, we got 56. That's fine. We've still got a little bit here. Let's just head on in and hit his capital, though. Cool. Okay, so I'm watching these forces just kind of run around for right now. I do want to leave behind a siege force here, and this is going to be probably a fairly hefty one. I'm thinking somewhere around 30k here, like this. And then these guys, they're just going to walk directly in here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we're going to head down this way. I didn't actually intend to release her, but whatever. I want to fight this war, not deal with prisoners. So we're going to just release her. That's okay. Beautiful. So that's a stack wipe, obviously. That was pretty much always going to be a stack wipe. Now, where are his forces? Here. Okay. We'll head down that way. Sounds good. So this siege is going to wrap up. Is he located in his capital? He actually is. We could end it here. We did not capture him, though. That's fine. We didn't have to. That did put us at 28% war score, so that's looking solid. We have a faction here, and what faction is this? Peasant rabble? Yes, this is the peasant rabble. Okay, I don't care about peasant rabble. Remember your studies. Indeed. So we're on our way down over here. They have a numerical advantage on us at this point because of our split. And to be honest, I'm not sure that we want to actually go in here because of all of that attrition. I think I would rather come up over this way and intercept them up over here. So we have a learning perk available. We'll take open-minded. That's okay. And we can continue to siege out over this direction. There are a bunch of plagues in our realm right now. There's including Black Plague. The Black Death is out here somewhere. And where exactly is that? So this is the African pox. What else do we have? This is spotted fever down here. Ah, so Black Death is up here. It is going to spread extremely far. We're going to put our court physician onto control plagues. It's going to almost certainly spread over to us. So that is understood. We're heading up this way to try to cut these guys off at the Bordeaux crossing. Yeah. Yep. The reports are from far-flung lands for now, but our trembling fingers trace the dates. It's getting closer. It is. The darkening horizon, indeed. The Black Plague is on its way. So we're going to head in over this way. We would love to give battle here, and we're going to catch them. They have that numerical advantage, but it doesn't really matter as of right now because we just have so much more troop quality. So that's wonderful. The difference is in faith. How they worship is none of our business. Okay. So that's fine for now. We're sitting at 37% war score. The question is, do we want to go siege, slow siege, up over here? And the answer is yes. We do want to do that. Okay, so that's looking good. The Black Death is going to get to us, almost certainly. We'll see. Sometimes it doesn't. But it's probably going to get to us. The way it worked in CK2 meant that sometimes it would like take particular paths. We'll see if that ends up happening here. But Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. It is almost to our realm. It has spread very far in just these last couple of months. So that's noted. We are going to have additional plague resistance, so that might slow it down a little bit, but we need to wrap up this war. That is very clear. Regular checkups would probably be really good here. Yeah. We're going to get the regular checkups. We can afford it. I want to go fight them out over here again, actually, rather than this slow siege. So that'll be fine. The Black Death. Pestilence stalks the land. Grisly, bubbling buboes grow upon the victims, whose pitiful calls for help are slowly stifled as they gutter and drown in their own pus-filled throats. From the lowliest urchin to the most feted emperor, all dread the indiscriminate scythe of the merciless plague. Those that survive must watch helplessly as all around them perish. The devoted look to the divine for a savior, and the powerful their riches, but none can truly be safe. Dreadful tendrils spread across the land, constricting it until it no longer breathes. The Black Death is upon us. Allah save us all. May we persevere in these grim times indeed. So, everybody's prone to plague. We're going to gain a bunch of stress. And, yeah, that event popped because it has officially reached our lands right up over here. Like I'm saying, we need to wrap up this war. So, we can become irritable, and that seems fine. Let's wrap this war up very quickly, because we want to go home and ride out the Black Death. So we're going to head up over here and grab this siege. We're going to fight here. It's on its way. Oh, it's on its way. It is spreading so fast. Okay. That is such a fast spread. So we're going to fight these guys out over here. We finish up this siege. Let's get this siege underway. We're at 87% war score right now. We win this. War is over. War is over. We're enforcing our demands. We're disbanding our troops. So, that's France under our control. However, we've got some problems. We should probably consider isolating our capital fairly soon. It's going to be quite a thing. No doubt about that. We need to grant out some titles here. So, we're going to grant all of these. This is all fine. We're going to create a new king of France. There we go. That's the majority of Europe at this point under our control. So that's looking very, very good. However, we do certainly want to give, like, this lady... What's her odds of conversion? 100%. I'm going to demand that. And she did convert, of course. At 100% chance, we would expect that. I'm going to give her the Kingdom of France. She is going to be a very powerful vassal from this. That's understood. So we're going to grant those titles. She's still at minus 100 opinion. She desires the Duchy of Burgundy and Auvergne. She should probably have those. Let's see here. Do we have them? I don't think we have them. Okay, so... yeah, Black Death is everywhere right now. This is a giant mess. No doubt about that. Things are not going so well with Black Death at this moment. Yikes. Okay. It's definitely coming towards us. No doubt about that. There's some Catholic populace here. They're too weak to send an ultimatum. These peasant rabble are going to pop eventually. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a cut in here. Oh, we need to grant vassals. That's what she wants. So this is the Duchy of Auvergne, and she wants the Duchy of Burgundy as well. So Burgundy should be, I think, up over here. That's the Prince of the HRE. Yeah, that is actually Burgundy. So grant that over. Okay, so her opinion is now significantly higher, and that's looking good. Cool. However, what's not looking good is this plague situation. That looks very bad indeed. It's not to us yet, but it will get there very soon. It's time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we'll see if we've got enough buffer space for the plague to burn itself out. I highly doubt it. I suspect that we're simply going to have to enter seclusion and isolate our capital. We'll see. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Atala, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kintogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.